blazing. Yes, family, welcome to one more, Kush morning to the world. You know it go already. Hey, Kush morning, it's a good morning. Kush morning, it's a good morning. Hey, Kush morning, it's a good morning. So Kush mornings to you. Yeah. I'm say welcome, family, welcome. You know it go. I'm out in the green as usual. Yeah, out in the beautiful space. Taking in the sounds and the sights, the scenery and the greenery. You know it's my favorite place to be, right? Yeah. Yeah, man. I have a few favorite places to be, But the park is on the top. Up in the top tree. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like to be in the tabernacle as well, giving praises, Feeling the vibration of the drums and hearing the chants and sounds. And also, I love to be in the sky, in the plane, flying above ground. You know what I mean? And I also love to be in nature, whether it be in the hills, in the valleys, in the mountains. Once I'm in nature, yeah. And I love to be around my children, to see them laugh and play and have fun and, you know what I mean, smiling. Those are my favorite places to be. Around my children, my family, my loved ones, those who care for I man sincerely, you know what I mean, authentically, the real way. Being around nature, whether it be mountain, hills or valleys, you know what I mean, in the tabernacle, giving praises and thanks, and also in the plane flying above the skies. Yeah, my favorite places to be are those. All the different ones come below those. You know what I mean? Yeah, give thanks to life. So yeah, we're here one more time, You know what I mean? And once we're here, we have to give thanks to life. And it will never be said that Iman is ungrateful. Iman is always grateful for life. Yehovah's. And once we have life, we know that there's always hope. There's always possibilities. You know what I mean? So yeah, we give thanks to life first and foremost. And once we give thanks to life, we have to give thanks to the life giver. You know what I mean? So we say all praises be unto the Most High, one of our race, and Most High King Selassie. I give thanks and praise for my earth. Give thanks and praise to eat, air and water, land, sky and sea, sun, moon and stars, past, present and future, word, powers and sound. You know what I mean? Yeah, priest, prophet and king. You know what I mean? Yeah, we give thanks to past, present and future. We give thanks to Mama Earth, because the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, the world and everything in it, as you can see. Yeah, the heavens declare the glory, and the firmament show it his handiworks. You know it go already, right? Yeah, man, give thanks and praise, man. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Yeah, some say give thanks to life, Always give thanks to life. Life is the ultimate. Don't take life for granted. If you ever take life for granted, you're gonna be sorry. You're gonna be one of those ones who will be like, I should have, I could have, and if I would have. No, don't be like them and those. But talk about coulda, shoulda, woulda. Make the most of life while you can, while you're here right now. Yeah, make the most of life. Give thanks to life. Celebrate life. You know what I mean? Make the most of it. And make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Do the right thing. You know what I mean? Don't do what people expect you to do. Do what you, in your hearts of hearts and your minds of minds and the spirit want to do. What you're here to do. You know what I mean? Not what people expect you to do and want to do. Because people will always be people. Whether they're friends or their families or the strangers in general. People are people. And Bob Marley said people will always hurt you. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bob Marley said people will always hurt you. So you can't escape that. But what you have to do is find the ones who are worthy of the earth. So your children, your parents, you know what I mean? Certain special friends, certain special family members, certain ones and ones where them do hurt you at times, but you have a certain place in your heart where you still care for them same way, even though them hurt you. Because you know, say you yourself might hurt them as well. And the thing go both ways, and we give thanks to life, right? Yeah. So people are people. You dig? So don't get the thing twisted. Just know and understand, right? Yes, I. And speaking about people, I have to touch quickly on a topic here. Quickly. The topic of today is going to be the cost of living crisis. That's basically pending right now. It's about to kick off in the UK and surrounding areas, maybe worldwide, in the following months to come. But first, before we go into that topic, we have to talk about people, because we start talking about people already. Yeah, people. You see me? Yeah, man. People. You see me, I say? And what we say about people now, like I said before, don't get it twisted because them come with certain titles. That means that them different. No, people are people. The same thing your enemies will do is the same thing your family and your friends will do, because they're all people. Don't get the titles twisted up and feel like because someone is your friend, they won't do what a stranger or an enemy would do. And because they're your family, they won't do what a stranger or an enemy will do. No, people are people, and they carry the characteristics, the personalities, the tendencies of people. First and foremost, don't get it twisted. You understand? Yeah. And over say you yourself are a person which is carry a personality, which is a person, a people as well. You overs? Yes. And with that being said, we will jump into the reason now about people. Seeing? One thing you have for overs is that people have a thing we call name short-term memory. Them only remember short-term memory / selective memory. You dig? Yeah, them only remember what them want to remember. Yeah? And what them don't want to remember, them conveniently forget. You overs. They will remember the things that they've done for you. They will remember the things that they've given to you. They will remember the times that they've made you smile, made you laugh, helped you out. They remember all the good things that they've done for you. And they've done for you and to you. See? But they will conveniently forget the things that you've done for them. They will conveniently forget the things that you've helped them with. The advice, the counsel, you know what I mean? Yeah, the strength, the shoulder to cry on. Whatever help you've given them monetary, physically, mentally or spiritually, they will forget all these things. But they remember the things that they've done for you. That's how people are. Yeah, that's one. Yeah. Secondly, people don't like the idea of being cut off. And when I say cut off, I mean like whatever they used to get is no longer given. They don't like that. Yeah, yeah. And they come under the title of control. People like to control. You know what I mean? Yeah, people like to control. So them like the idea of always getting what they've been given from a particular person or people. And when they come and forward and they can't get it no more, then they become like a child who's throwing a tantrum. You get me, I say? Yeah. No, real talk. Some people are like children in real life. Big people with children mind and children ways. Them come to you all the while and them get what them get and them happy and gone and laugh and all praises due. Sight? But the one moment them come and can't get what them want, or the two moments them come and can't get what them want, then them start through a tantrum. And before you know it, feelings start carry. Bad vibes start get harboring. You them start harbor bad vibes and start carry feelings now. And before you know it now, it's like the friend or the companion or the compadre or the confidant that you once had is no more and slowly turning into an enemy and to a frenemy, because what they've always been given, they can't get no more. So now they become like spoiled children who start throw tantrum and start throw things in the pram, throwing the toys outside the pram, start kicking and screaming. You know what I mean? Yeah. And before you know it, your name is being called and your name has been spoken in smoking rooms. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yes, people. A real talk, no joke. You see me? Yeah, your name is start being called in smoking rooms, in dark rooms, you know, cloudy rooms, you know? Yeah. But them sit down with them so-called friends and them so-called brethren and families and start talk your name and start talk with them know and with them don't know and start wish for the worst. You know what I mean? And start talk about all the things that happened in the past and what they hope and what they wish. You see me I say? Yeah. Until one day, them bought them two, or one day, them happen to spill the beans and expose everything they've been talking about and everything they've been hoping for and wishing for. Then you get to hear the inside story. Yeah. You get to hear everything that they've been talking about all this time. But one thing for certain, yeah, one thing for certain is that if you're in tune with nature, you like enough of us are. If you're in tune with nature, like enough of us are, you will get the insight. Something will tell in your gut. Something will tell in your mind, in your heart. You will get a vibes and a feeling where you know something not right with a certain particular person or people. You know something not right. You know what I mean? You will get that vibe and that feeling. And if you're doubtful and if you're neglectful, you will push it one side and like, nah, it's all good, man. I'm a brethren, man. I'm a family. We're good from long time. And we so and so and so and so. They will never do this. They will never say that. And wait. You start basically defending them and start basically swearing for them and throwing away your inner thoughts, your intuitions, your guidance from inside, the Most High talking to you, your higher self talking to you and showing you the vibes we are going. You neglect it and turn one that, nah man, and I say, come on. Nah man, I'm a virgin man, we're good man. They will never do this, they will never do that. You see me? Until one day when the beans get spilled and you realize say, all along, the vibe you've been getting in your heart and in the thought was right. And they've been harboring feelings and carrying bad energy and bad vibes for you and calling your name in smoke-filled rooms, talking on phone to different people about you and telling people what they've done for you and what they've helped you with. And not mentioning what you've helped them with, what you've helped them overcome, what you've helped them see, and all the advice and all the counsel you've given unto them. You know what I mean? They will never mention those things because you make them look like it's an equal playing field. And they don't want it to look equal. They want it to look one side like they've always helped you and now you're ungrateful and now you're being a so-and-so fussy or so-and-so bad mind and all these things. All these titles get thrown in the mix. You see me? Yeah, that's how people is. And even more so, these nowadays people. Yeah, because one time people used to be more strong-minded where if them don't see you do wrong and you don't do them anything physically, then basically just make things roll. You know what I mean? Make things slide. Them people nowadays love to carry feelings for the least things. Yeah, believe me. Them love to carry feelings for the least things. You beg them beg your thing and you can't give them. And them ask for help and you can't help them this time, automatically you become their enemy. Yeah. Them start carry feelings against you. You know what I mean? Yeah man, that's how them stay man. And I'm sure many of the items can relate to these things about people. People love to control people. And when them can't control you and can't dictate the movements, dictate the flow, dictate the energy, dictate what you will and won't do, them start to hate you. Because them can't dictate you and can't control you. Yeah. Then them start to hate you. All because of them reason there. You dig? Yes, sir. Let's take a walk over here now. As we go and talk about the next part of the reasoning. Because we can't spend all morning talking about people. Yeah. Because great minds discuss ideas and small minds discuss people. We not discuss people, we just clearing up certain things about people. You see me? But we have to go forward towards the great ideas and the great things that's happening in earth. And also the different and not so great things that's happening in earth. Yeah. So let's talk about what's happening right now and what's about to happen right now. You dig? Yeah. Let's talk about what's about to happen. Yeah. Yeah. Just take a moment to show the item the views I'm on the scene right now with my own eyes, you know. Yeah, Mama Nature, joy and splendor, glorious Mama Nature, you know. The sun is out, so you know how it go. Once the sun is out, the fun is out. Also, you dig? Yeah, man, we're up and out, man. Asha Ice is here once more, man. You know how it go? Yeah, giving you a reason. Yeah, I'm giving you a reason in every season. And we're here for a reason, so let's do that. Alright, let's jump into the reasoning about the cost of living crisis that's pending right now in the UK and worldwide. Seeing? Now, there's talks about possibly what do you call it now? They must say that certain people right now better get themselves prepared because things are gonna get rough. And for those who have it rough already, it's gonna get rougher. Yeah. They say that the people in the UK who have it the best financially, who are most financially secure, are those 65 and over. Those who've worked and basically right now collecting pensions and collecting whatever they've worked hard for all their young years. They basically build their empires and build their businesses and build their legacies. Those people are the most secure people in the UK right now financially, those 65 and over. You know what I mean? Which makes sense because they've been working all these years. So obviously they mortgage them house and probably remortgage and probably buy a few houses, have a few businesses, plus getting pension, plus getting whatever payout from different things and whatever, insurance, where, all these things. Seeing? Alright. Now they're saying that people who are going to be affected the most by this new cost of living rise, you know what I mean, it's going to be the people them who are actually on the dole, people who are receiving universal credit. They must say these people are the people who are going to be most at risk. You know what I mean? They must say because it's going to be a thing where the gas price and the electric price is going to be raised to some ridiculous amounts. People are going to have to choose between staying warm and having a meal. Huh? Bumbleclad. You know say it's dangerous. Sight? You know say it's dangerous when you have to choose whether to stay warm or if you have a meal, right? Bumbleclad. It's no joke. You see me? Right now they must show people on TV. I say, boy, it's been this way for a minute. So if it's been this way for a minute, what's going to happen from April and onwards? Because they say from April, gas prices and electric prices and petrol prices and all these different prices for food are going to go skyrocket. You see me? Yeah. And there's people right now who are actually going to food banks already, and they're predicting that more people are going to find themselves in the queues in the food banks, are going to find themselves outside, unable to pay their rent and their bills, begging and struggling. You know what I mean? Basically in poverty. Yeah. It's going to be a poverty stricken vibes coming forward real soon. Real soon. And they're basically discussing, look at this now, Zane. They're basically discussing who should get the help from the government. Should it be the pensioners, who I said earlier, that are the most financially secured? Or should it be the single parents who are living by themselves with children who are not working? Or should it be those who are working already but need help to basically balance things? Or should it be the students who are going to universities and high schools and all these things who are paying back loans and all these things and rate? Now I say it's very simple, because right now they're even talking about people who are actually getting some big money already, who are basically rich already. They're still thinking of giving these people help. And I'm saying, who in their right mind is really controlling these things? That's my question. Who is in charge? Who's the chancellor? Yeah, because it's really a common sense issue. It's really a common sense issue. Let's put it this way, for a better reason's sake. See? If you have 10 people in our room, see? And 3 of them financially secure, they're in proper jobs, and their jobs are not gonna go nowhere for no time soon. They're secure in their jobs, they're good at what they do, so therefore they're gonna be secure in their jobs for a very long time to come. They got their own houses already, well mortgaged and furnished. Their children are going to private schools and nice schools. They're driving top of the line cars, and they're getting big salaries at every time. Every year they're getting big salaries. Every month they're collecting some over thousands every month. You see me? 3 people in the room is like that. And you have the next 3 people who are a bit less. They have decent jobs. They have a decent car. The children are going to decent schools. Not wanting for anything or in need of anything. They live in decent houses. They also mortgage houses, but not so much big houses, but normal houses they mortgage. See? Then you have the next 3 people, or next 4 people in car, 4 left. 3 and 3 are 6, and 4 left make 10. Then you have the next 4 people now who are single parents and and both parents. Yeah? Who basically may have one partner on the dole and one partner working, or both working but not in good paying jobs, struggling to make ends meet. Working hard, nonetheless, still can't find it to make ends meet. Hand to mouth kind of vibes. You see it? Yeah? And their children are going to regular schools. You know what I mean? Public schools, regular schools. Some of them don't have cars, and those who do have cars got bangers, old cars, where, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they basically living from paycheck to paycheck. Now, we're gonna add on 2 more on it. We're gonna add student and pensioner. The student who is basically going to university or college and whatever, Zine, and the pensioner. Bless the love, my sister. Give thanks, give thanks. And you have the pensioner now who said earlier is financially secured. So they don't really need nothing, because they have already getting their pension and them good. You see it? Who out of those 12 people would the government, or should the government give money to help them through this financial difficulty? Is that rocket science? It's not rocket science. Just run a survey and find out who really in need and help those in need. And those who are not in need, leave them alone to just get along with it because them good. You dig? So I can't over what's so hard to work out, what's so hard to figure out, out of all these things. What is so hard? Leave the pensioners alone, those who are getting pension. The old people them who now get pension and basically never did have no big job for getting a pension from, help them. You see me? Those students who've got rich parents can help them out, leave them alone. The students who have poor parents who basically rely upon student loans and are going to struggle to pay it back, give them a look at helping hand. You see me? The parents them who basically live from paycheck to paycheck and a struggle in a bum buckler, a drive banger or a take bus or a walk, take train, public transport, help them because them are struggle and from paycheck to paycheck and some depend dole, some don't depend dole. Some are work hard and some are collect dole. Help them. You see me? The rich people them who have pretty cars and pretty houses and have big check coming, leave them alone. Actually, if you want to tax people, tax them. Because they can afford it. You dig? Yeah. And the people them who basically in the middle who can still carry them own weight and still function properly because them have them own house and have good job same way. If you want to give them a little piece or a third of the help, a little small piece so that can make things look, you know what I mean? But leave them alone same way. So basically it's very easy. Just help those in need and those who are not in need, leave them be. Don't tax those who can't even bumbuckle find food. And if you want to tax people, tax those who have it nice. Simple things. What is so hard to figure out? But you see these people are hypocrites. They don't really want to help the poor. They just want to just sound nice while talking in parliament. They want to sound nice on paper. But in reality, they don't really want to help the poor. Because the system is designed where them love to have some people poor and struggling while some people rich and nice. Them like those ads. Yeah. In some kind of weird way, these people like those ads. Them love when people are struggle and I find it hard. While some rich and basically have surplus pan surplus pan surplus. I saw them system design. Yeah. As you can see, let me show you an example. Over there, so, look at those posh flats. See? Posh flats. That was once the BBC. You dig? That was once the BBC, the TV place. Yeah? BBC, the TV place. That was once it over there, so. That's where they used to broadcast from. Once. It's now demolished. I know you have these luxurious flats. Yeah? And then when you go over that side, somewhere over there, so beyond the trees, you have a place called White City Estates, where them have the Africans them and the Eastern Europeans them and the Caribbean people them who basically struggle, work hard in low income jobs and some pandole. That's how the UK function. Them love it that way there. Them love to have the super rich, yeah, while some super poor. Them don't want the gap for bridge. No. Because if the gap bridge, who is gonna wash their car? Who is gonna come and over them house? Who is gonna clean them clothes? Who's gonna take them children to school? You know what I mean? Who's gonna Jaja, yo, it's no joke. Yo, these people, I feel like these people, Jano, them people here, them do it by spite and them do it by, premeditated. I think that all these things that's happening right now, what them call cost of living crisis, is basically orchestrated. Yeah. Because how come there is some so-called cost of living crisis, but yet still them can still find money for go war? How come heads of leaders, world state leaders, presidents and prime ministers are grouping up and ganging up about to help Ukraine help fight war by donating millions and billions in, you know what I mean? Yeah, arms. Them can't find money to buy arms for go war, but them can't find money to help the people them in our hard times. These people are full of blood clot shit. They're full of shit. I tell you right now, straight up. How can they find money? See? I see first day Sleepy Joe, yeah, and Mr. Novice Boris, yeah, and all the rest of them ganging up. I said, boy, them are going to help Ukraine fight war. Now, if you know, like I know, it takes billions and millions, millions and billions to fight war. It takes millions and billions to buy nuclear arms and defense. You know what I mean? It doesn't take peanuts to go to war. It takes millions and billions. So how can they find millions and billions to go and fight war when them can't help the people them who are suffering in this country, who are finding it hard and will find it even harder in time to come with this so-called cost of living crisis? It's all a blood clot scam and a sham. It's orchestrated. Them love to have it that way. Them like to have the needle in the red zone. Always have it on your P's and Q's, worried about something. You know what I mean? You're always worried about something. Them love it that way there. Yeah. They don't want to have you easy peasy and live nice and easy. Worryless and stressless. Stress-free. No. Them like to have you on your P's and Q's. Always worried about something. Always on the edge of your seat, worried. If it's not COVID, it's war. If it's not war, it's cost of living crisis. These people are full of shit. I'm telling you. Yeah, they're full of shit. They like to have the super rich versus the super poor. That's how UK run. Never bridging the gap and making everyone nice. No. Them always want to have some living good while some don't have nothing. How can they find money to go to war, to fight war, when they can't find money to help the people who are suffering, who can't find gas and can't find food? Why is there so much people going to food banks? You know what I mean? I thought this was some kind of first world country. So how come there's so much food banks? So much homeless people? You know what I mean? Yeah. How come there's so much people going to bed hungry in the UK, but yet still they're going to fight war? Buying arms. Yeah? You got world leaders linking up to go to war. Wars is not cheap. Wars is very expensive. So where is all that money coming from to go to war, and they can't find money to feed the fucking people and help the people out? You know what I mean? Yeah. Russia is the place where responsible for enough petrol. So right now petrol price increase because Russia now give the West no more petrol. You saw it? Yeah. And now petrol price increase. All those who are driving are feeling the pinch because petrol price raise up. You dig? All these things are bumbuckle at charade. It's a big fraud, a big scam. It's all orchestrated. The war between Russia and Ukraine has been going on for over 10 years now. Why is only now it's been broadcasted on news? As soon as the so-called COVID disappear, now you have war. And in the middle of the war, now you have cost of living crisis. It's a big Hollywood movie. It's all a fucking scam. You better wake up and smell the herbal tea, you hear? Yeah. Wake up and smell the herbal tea. These people are taking it for a fucking ride. Yeah. You better get up and know the know. And stop sleep and stop watch TV. Stop watch cartoon and watch celebrity on TV. And know what time it is. You heard? Yeah. This is no joke. These people are taking it for a ride. Yeah. Why? How can they? It's an easy question to ask. How can they find money to help Ukraine people, to rehouse them, to help them in the country and to give them places to live and all these things? You know, they can help the Ukraine army to go and fight war with all these arms, donating so much money, millions, but they can't help their own people. It's a simple question. You dig? A very, very simple question. You know? But right now, it is what it is. It is what it is, people. You have to just know what time it is. You see me I say? Yeah, it's no joke. Anyway, I'm going to go for a walk right now, because you know it go already. The day must go on. The show must go on. Yeah. The show must go on, you know, people. The show must go on. You heard? Yeah, man. These people are taking it for a ride. Do you want to go for a ride? Do you want to go for a ride, people? Do you want to go for a ride? These people are taking it for a ride. Bumbuckle like this. Yo, me I tell you, it ain't no joke. You see me, look at that. Luxurious flats over there. And over there opposite eye right now, you have bumbuckle estates. Yeah. White City Estates. You dig? Yeah. Them love to have it that way there, you know? Like I said before, if everyone is okay, like, you see like how the man with them killer Africa, yeah, the leader with them kill, with them call them Gaddafi, with them kill, yeah, his country was the blueprint of a proper society where everyone was equal and getting help from the state, living lovely. He was gonna introduce a thing with them call name gold money. Not no fiat paper thing, rubbish. That's backed by nothing, but those promises, you know what I mean? And debt. Gaddafi was gonna introduce a thing with them call name the gold coin. That is backed by gold itself. Real money backed by gold. And them kill him because them know say once him come with that, it will basically devalue them US currency and them pound sterling. You dig? Yeah. So them kill him and get him out of the way fast. Them kill Gaddafi because they want to get rid of the gold coin. They want to keep them US currency and them pound sterling. So them kill Gaddafi. But Gaddafi country was the perfect blueprint of how a place should be. You know what I mean? But them kill Gaddafi because of that reason. And now, them have a place like US and England where is a so-called first world country. But it's a fucking joke. Because if you go around and look with the eyes, you see people homeless, people begging, starving, you have food banks and all these things. You see me? They like to have some rich and some poor. You know why? If everyone is equally nice, who's gonna walk their dogs? You know what I mean? Who's gonna clean their houses and clean their suits for them to go to work? Who is gonna wash their cars and clean their apartments? Yeah, and take their children to school. Yeah, and clean their toilets and sweep their roads if everyone is equal. Ha! So them keep it unbalanced because of that reason, you know what I mean? Yeah. Them love it that way. Them love inequality, you know? Because it benefit them. They dig. Yeah, them love it. Them love to have some rich and some poor. Because it benefit them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people just wake up and smell the herbal tea, you know, man. It's no joke, man. Look here. Let me show you over there, sir. Luxurious flats. Over here, sir. Regular, regular, brought down flats. Rich people, poor people. And them love it that way. You dig? Yeah, them love it that way, you know? That's how the UK is. Them love it that way, yeah. Yeah. But you know, go and sleep if you are asleep, man. If you don't want to wake up at your business, you know. You have to know what time it is, man. Yeah, just know what time it is, you heard? Yeah. Just know what time it is, man. Them don't want to run the country like how Gaddafi run film country, where everyone get help from the state. And if you're married, you get help. If you have a child, you get help. If you're going to school, you get help. Proper help. And everyone is nice and equal and easy. Yeah. Just like how Castro run Cuba. Yeah. Nice and easy. Them don't want to have the place some kind of way there. Them love when time people can look down upon people. And people look up to people. Yeah. People can do them dirty work for them while them sit in the offices and have it easy and nice and pretend to be somebody when they ain't shit in reality. You know what I mean? Yeah. In reality they ain't shit. But they like to pretend. It's all a facade. You dig? Yeah. It's all make believe, you know? Pretense. They live in pretense, you know, pop into their coffee shops to get their lattes and their cappuccinos. Bumbo clot now, heights. Yeah, step on them can, man. Yo, Yeah, step on them can, me G. Yo, listen, man. Them life live in pretense, man. These people are hypocrites, man. They like to live in pretense, man. With them bumbuckler so-called cost of living crisis. So how come some people now cry out? Or uncle some cry out? And how come some people don't even need no help or talking about no because they're not bothered? Because this country is built off the super rich and the super poor. And they love it that way. You know what I mean? Uptown and downtown. You know how it is. Yeah, the uptown people, them still going to their regular offices in their, you know what I mean, their Range and their Jogs and their Porsche, their Benzes and their Beamers, and they still going to their coffee shops and getting their coffees and their lattes, you know what I mean, their croissants and all these things there, you know what I mean, their little sandwiches. While those are in the ghetto, in the downtown, going to work daily, coming with nothing at all, you know what I mean, daily surviving, going to Aldi's and Lidl's, while those who are rich are going to Waitrose and Marks and Spencer's. It's a fucking joke, mate. It's a joke. But hey, you never heard me though. I say you never heard me though. Yeah. Just think about it for a second. If there is really a crisis coming and cost of living is gonna be so high, then why are they going to finance a war in Russia and Ukraine? If there was really a thing we're calling him, because the word crisis is no joking of people. Do you know what a crisis is? Crisis is something serious. So if you're a leader of a country and there is going to be a crisis, why would you take your money to go and help someone to fight a war and finance a war if there's a crisis coming? Would you take that same money to help your people in your country? Huh? It's a simple question, you know. Yeah. If there's going to be a crisis, a financial crisis, a cost of living crisis, see? Wouldn't you take that money to help your people and those in need rather than taking the same money to go and help fight war and finance war? It's a simple question. It's a simple question. You see it? Yeah. QPR, them say them call it QPR. Yeah, QPR, you know them call it QPR. You see me? Yeah, see that? Them say, come on, come on. Come on, you R's. You see it? Come on, you R's, QPRs. Yeah. Just walking past the QPR. Stadium, you know? Queen Parks Rangers. Yeah. So basically, don't make them trick your people. It's always some kind of bumper cloud trick. These people are full of tricks. These people are like magicians. Just don't watch what them say. Watch what they're doing. If you get caught up with what they're saying, you will always be tricked. Yeah. Don't watch what they're saying, watch what they're doing. When they say it was COVID, there wasn't no fucking COVID. It was a joke. Now they say there's a war going on. There's always been a war. It's been going on for over a decade. You know what I mean? Now they say it's cost of living crisis. And how come they're going to finance and help to fight the war by giving money towards Ukraine to fight war when they're broke and when they're basically going to be some kind of crisis? Why not use that same money you're going to give to them to help your people to withstand the crisis, so they won't feel the pinch of the crisis? You know what I mean? But like me say, it's like a movie. It's like a movie, you know? They love to have you on the edge of your seat. They love to keep the needle, yes I. Ah, you see it? Yeah. They like to have you on the edge of your seat. They like to have the needle in the red zone. Always have you stressed out and worried and always panicking. When really and truly, there is nothing to panic about or worry about. You see me? Yeah. And with that being said, people, I'm out of here. Have a great one. Make sure you use your brain and think for yourself. Use your eyes, not only 2 ones, the 3 one, the 3rd one, and look for yourself. Here, think for yourself and look for yourself and use your brain. Have a good one. Love you. Blessings.